Welcome back everybody to Forza Motorsport 7. So we're continuing on with the Vintage Sport GT series that we're doing, and yeah, we're sticking with the Aston Martin, and we're at the Bugatti circuit at Le Mans. So yeah, let's get going. So yeah, this car's been pretty decent so far. Obviously we've not won every race that we've taken part in, but you know, can't win everything. The car itself is one of my favourites. Has been enjoyable to drive. Looking like it's going to get dark pretty quick. Obviously this is a circuit more about corners and straight line speed. This bit at the beginning certainly is about speed. It's a sea of green and red in front of me. Surprisingly, there's only 2 laps on this race. I would have thought it would have been a bit more, because it's not a particularly long track, that's for sure. We made our way into the top 5 at least on this first lap. Come on. Seem to be struggling to catch up to these 3. Sorry. Slightly outbrake myself there. Rewind that, not my fault. Intentionally try and crash into these guys, drivatars or not. Oh, he just ever so slightly beat me. Half a car length ahead. Yeah, that was a pretty good race. Given another lap, I would have beaten him, but that's the way it goes. You've got to do it in the allotted time that you're given. So yeah, what does that do for the leaderboard? It's still ahead by 25 points, but I think it's purely because that guy in first wasn't really close to me in the leaderboard in general. Yeah, I think it was that Mew 76. He's moved up a place, but it's still all the way back in 5th. So yeah, let's move on to the next race. See what this one is in store for us, but we'll just get our money in the bank first. Personally, I would prefer it if it did this money calculation kind of stuff towards the end of the series rather than doing it every after race. But nonetheless, there we go. And we're going to be at Prague, which is obviously a fictional track, but it's nonetheless a good one. I personally prefer it to Bernese Alps, to be honest. Though I haven't driven much around the Dubai fictional circuit, so yeah, it should still be a fun one nonetheless. It's certainly a challenging circuit, and yeah, it's a pretty quick one as well. Like Bernese Alps, you rarely have to, you know, put on the brakes, which is all good. Let's put mods on. Right, here we are. Let's try and win this one. So let's get going. Pretty cloudy in Prague. The Alfa Romeo Montreals haven't really been much of a challenge for this series. Fortunately, I think because they didn't have all that much horsepower at start, they only had about 200 horsepower, which is way less than this, and the Miura and the Daytona. It's less than half what a Daytona has standard. Just means that when they are upgraded, they're just not able to, you know, deal with that extra power. It's easy, don't apologise. Problem I found with driver tires on circuits like this and Bernese Alps is that they seem to be a little bit too cautious on the brakes. much better position this time round than we were before in going into the second lap. So hopefully we get first this time round. Same guy up front as well. Right the way on the outside and then straight in front. This bridge section is one of my favourite parts of this track. No idea why, it's not exactly the longest straight in the world. Oh no. Oh dear. Rewind that. Just take a little bit too much speed. So yeah, even though you don't really have to use your brakes all that heavy on the majority of this circuit, here you have to do slow down a fair bit, otherwise you're going to steer off into the tyre wall in a car that really isn't meant for dealing all that kind of speed, upgraded or otherwise. Nonetheless, there we go. Solid win there. How far ahead were we? Oh, about 5 seconds. That's all good. Once again, that guy moves up places, so he's doing pretty well for himself. He's only 80 points behind me, so it's still everything to play for on this series, going into the final race. Save this replay. Alright, so yeah, one more race, and then we're done with this series. Hopefully we get the money from those mods. We should get 2 of them, but we're not. Are we 100 meters ahead? We must have been to get that amount of money out of them. And we've leveled up, so we can get the Mazda RX-7 race car, 50 grand, or a Road Atlanta livery. Money. Might sound greedy, but I like spending money on cars on this game. Right, we're at Monza, full circuit, a track I've not been the best at before, but hopefully we'll do alright this time round. So yeah, we're gonna do a whatever you call it, a showcase event. Yeah, that's it. Sorry. After this series, and then we'll end the episode there. So first time on Monza on this game. Two laps as well. So yeah, this is a pretty fast circuit, this one. very crowded. Oh dear. Traffic jam. Yeah, it really shouldn't be that many people on a circuit like this, especially when it's driver cars. A little bit bashed up there. We have obviously lost the front pack, but hopefully we'll make up that. Oh dear. Really won't want to bash either one of these cars in real life. Be an expensive bill. Sorry, but I am in a rush. Spent half of this lap being stuck behind everybody. It's one problem I can see with these career races is that they aren't long enough. Especially when you're having to deal with so many opponents. Sorry fellow Aston Martin, but I've... oh dear. Yeah, we aren't going to get past either way there. Understeering off into the gravel. Sorry. We are properly struggling to make up places here. We might not win the series as a result. Well, that's the worst position we've had on this series. Not sure if it's going to be enough to make up for wherever the rest of the guys are going to be. But if we don't win the series, we don't win the series. That's just, you know, how it goes. So, what's the placings? Oh, we ever so slightly do it. 20 points between me and that guy once again who come for the first place. So in only a few races he's moved up several places, so he did extremely well, but luckily we just pepped him to the first place position overall in the standings, meaning we come first despite not winning that one race, or in a couple of others in fact. We didn't win the first race that we did on this episode.
Trip number 3 to the podium. Looking good up there and on the track.
Yeah, that was an incredibly close series, that was. Right, now to decide what showcase event we're going to do. Because as you can see from the amount of points that you need to earn, you need to earn twice the amount of points that you had to in the Seeker Championship, so we need to do a lot more races in this championship. I think we're going to do Open Wheel Legends.
Racing's this wondrous thing, packed with excitement, danger, and triumph. And when racers pushed to go faster, they squeezed every ounce of force they could. Every step of the way, legends were born. You have the chance to go back and relive epic racing moments and celebrate the drivers who made them.
My heroes are drivers who can get into anything and go fast, and who drive for the pure love of competition and racing, and for that reason, apart from talent, their motivation made them a champion in a lot of different disciplines.
Right, so we don't get a choice of car, but, you know, this means we don't have to buy one, because these cost at least $500,000 I think, so. And even though I do have that amount of money, I really don't want to be spending it on vehicles that I wouldn't generally use. But yeah, we're going to be doing 3 laps at Mugello. Pretty long circuit in of itself, but 3 laps is obviously going to make it quite a solid race, but obviously that means I have longer to win. So it's all good on that front. Right, start. Rolling start as well, it's like in proper racing. So yeah, these things are incredibly powerful and really, really light. Back when wings weren't a thing in F1. Going interior. Just kind of race it really. Oh dear! As soon as I do that, I start failing. But yeah, kind of race it really needs this kind of viewpoint, quite frankly. Yeah, these things are difficult to drive. Imagine the kind of skill level to drive one of these things in real life. bravery as well. Really no safety protection at all. And you're going at ludicrous speeds, as you can see. Ow. Made absolutely no places there in that entire lap, and also even lost one, so I'm going to come top 3 at least. Oh, damn it. Right, I'm going to have to come out of this. I'm not able to really race in that kind of view, apparently. Slightly cut that by accident. One place short. Oh well. This is a race I'm going to have to do in my own time, evidently, because I am not good enough at it. But yeah, they are pretty difficult cars to drive. And that's the first time I've not only been in one on this game, but also been in one on this circuit. So yeah, not a obviously ideal position, but yeah, that's just the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, I'll do that in my own time. But nonetheless, it's been a decent enough episode. Obviously we won the series in the Aston Martin Vantage, but unfortunately we couldn't do this showcase event this episode. But I'm sure we will have more success in future showcase events. But nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.